Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some new supplements that I came up with that will be on my website if you guys want to check out. So basically I just come up with these ideas that I want to incorporate into our homeschool room or homeschool year. So I just wanted to make these things available for those of you who would like to use them in your homeschool. So first off, I'm going to share with you guys this Adventure Awaits. This is basically a field trip journal. I did have something similar to this when we first started homeschool, and I cannot find anything on the web on it. So I just kind of came up with my own way of doing it, and I wanted to make it available for you guys. So this is the front cover. Basically, it just kind of tells you about the trips that you guys go on throughout the year. This is the adventure list. They're going to write where they are going on the line or where they have gone already. This page here is just kind of a breakdown of what that field trip entailed. So field trip location, the date, the city, how would you rate it? Thumbs up, thumbs down, their favorite part, something that they learned, and then things that they saw. They can list 3 items. And then so the page that would be next to that page, because it would be in a layout like this, is a memories page. So basically if you go somewhere where they have pamphlets, if they have some sort of postcard, if you take pictures there, if they draw something, you can always put it on this page as a keepsake page. And then I have another keepsake page here on the back, and you can print out as many as you guys want of these to add to the booklet. And then the last page that you will have in this PDF is, it's basically like their top favorite field trips throughout the year, and you would only need one of these at the very end of the year. You would just pull this out and have them fill it out. So my top 3 favorite adventures, what I enjoyed learning about the most, the strangest trip, the least favorite trips, the furthest trips, and where I want to go next. So we actually started ours this year, and it was really fun. We still have to add a few trips in there that we haven't yet fit in. So, but we do use ours and we love it. The next thing I want to share with you guys is writing prompts. I created these because we use Becca's curriculum and we were doing some of their writing, but I thought maybe I could do some fun writing topics or subjects that she would actually enjoy writing about. So these are some writing prompts, and they print out, you print them out on front and back. And then what I did was I cut them down the center and I just laminated them, hole punched them, and put a ring around it. Now I just purchased this from the Dollar Tree. You can get them from Walmart, I believe, and any type of hobby store, I think, or office supply store. But basically here it's writing prompts. This says dream. What was your last dream about? Where did it take place? What was your favorite part of the dream? So that's one of the writing prompts. We have, what would it be like if you had 10 brothers? Would you like it or dislike it, and why? A school day in outer space. Would you go back? What did you learn? How did you get there? Who was with you? When were you there? And what was your favorite part? So I just have different prompts here for them with different pictures just to kind of, you know, get their attention, make it colorful and fun. So yeah, so I did this, so you guys can find that on the website. This one is going to be used for Ari. I already hand wrote out some for Tally before I started doing my own worksheets. And so she used the ones that I made from just like cutout papers, but I decided to go ahead and do it like this to make it more interesting and fun for them. And when Ari saw Tally's, she's like, I want those. Can you please make them for me? So right there, I knew you have to do it. I mean, if they want to learn something, you just jump right on that, right? So I did this. I will be doing a new set that I already have written up. I just have to type it for my daughter for this year. So there will be 2 on my website soon, but that one will be on here when you guys see this video. Something else that I went ahead and made were these certificates for my son. So they're basically preschool or kindergarten aged certificates. So this is when they learn their shapes. We have when they learned their numbers. We have the alphabet. And then I think this is colors. Yes, and then we have colors. So it just says, you know, your colors or shapes or numbers. And then it says you would write their name here. So Isaiah is here congratulated on learning their colors, presented on, and then you would just put the date there for them. But this is a really nice keepsake for them to hold on to. And my son was so excited when he received these, you guys. It like made his day. So giving your kiddos things like that when they've accomplished something, I think really helps their self-esteem and lets them know that you see them. You see them working hard. You see them accomplishing it. And they see it. It's something that they can feel proud about. So I really think that stuff like that is important. Something else I did was I made a whole pack of certificates. It goes all the way from kindergarten to 12th grade. And there's different designs. So there's some that are completely blank that you can write the grade in, or there's ones that already have the grade written there and all you have to do is write your kiddo's name and the year. But I did them so that it would work for any age, for any grade, boy, girl. So yeah, so it's a whole pack of certificates to last you through their lifetime of schooling. So that will be on there. Something else that I went ahead and put together was this Nationals Park journal. And this was actually really fun to put together. And you can actually use this with pretty much any national park book or website if you just search out the questions that I have in here. The one that I used was the Lonely Planet Kids book, America's National Parks. That's what it's called. I'll put a picture here for you guys so that you guys can see it. But it is in landscape form, and it basically just kind of walks through. So fun facts. So this is the area covered, highest point in land form. They're going to illustrate some sort of postcard that looks like it's a postcard from that national park. This one is for Acadia National Park. I did write the first one in for you guys just so you kind of have an idea of how to do it. On the other signs, it'll be blank on the top here and it'll just say National Park in there to fill in what national park it is. You can illustrate the stamp that you get. You can look those up online because when you go to national parks, they normally will stamp like a little passport book that you have. So I thought if you found it online, that'd be something fun to draw, or maybe if you could print it out and let them paste it in here or tape it or glue it, whatever. And then you want to write about the illustration on the stamp. So whatever the stamp is, they're going to write about it here. And then on the back side, write a note to someone you love about your trip to the national park. So my intention here was this was basically the front of the postcard and this is the back of the postcard. That's what my intention was. And then down here, they could just write fun facts in about the national park. And then we have things to see. So any photos or anything, if you guys want to print out photos or if they want to draw photos. But basically, this is pretty much the same layout. I just changed up a couple things like colors and things like that just to kind of make it more intriguing. Something would help with getting them to want to do it. So that is my national park workbook. So the next thing I have here is my zoo workbook. You can use this if you are going to the zoo, if you are going over zoo animals, anything like that. If you guys want to do some sort of study on zoo animals. So basically I have not all of you guys, that would take way too long, but I have some of the zoo animals in here. So for instance, this is a zebra, and most animals have different types. So there, say, are 3 different types of zebras, and they're going to write about one specific type of zebra. They would write the specific name underneath or next to. I have like a line where the name of the animal is. And then they would write fun facts of the animal. We have a place for a photo. Say they went to the zoo and they took pictures. They could put their picture of the zebra there, or they can draw one. And then just a couple basic questions like where do they live, how large do zebras get, list different types of zebras, how long do they live, and what do they eat. So just, you know, a few questions to go along with it. I thought that that would be fun. They're basically the same questions, but the layout is different with different clip art and stuff like that. Again, just to change the book up a little bit. We have rhinoceroses in here. We have tigers, hippopotamus. So this one I think is super fun. So what gave me an idea for that was we went to SeaQuest on a field trip, and I had made up some worksheets like that for the animals that are at SeaQuest. And then I got to thinking, like, not everybody's going to go to a SeaQuest, or they may not have them in their state or area. So I thought zoo would be better because it would better fit most areas. Anybody can do it, and they're zoo animals. So even if you can't get to a zoo, you can do a study on a zoo. You guys can watch documentaries. You could pull things up on the internet for free. Things like that. So I thought that that would be a good way to do a little short study on them and, you know, have the kids learn at the same time. So another one that gave me the idea to do this is the aquarium book. And this is if you are going to an aquarium, or maybe you guys are doing a study on aquarium animals. Pretty much the same layout as the zoo animal one. We just have animals that are at an aquarium. So we have the sea turtle, the barracuda, the seal. We have fish, so they could write what type of fish. And again, they would write wherever the line is next to the name of the animal, the specific one that they're writing about. So that's basically what this is. We have jellyfish, we have bird, we have sea otter. I want to say there may be dolphin in here. I think there is. So I went ahead and made this up, and that will also be on the website as well. There will be an aquarium and zoo animal workbook for preschool aged, and that's going to be up in a little while. I haven't really had a chance to do that yet, but let me share with you guys how I did those layouts just so that you can have an understanding. Okay, so basically the preschool aged ones are pretty similar to the other workbooks, except they are not going to have to write their answers. I did them more so that they can circle them. So we have octopus here. I did the upper and lowercase o so that they can just trace it. And then there is a picture that they can add a photo of an octopus, or they can draw it. And then it says, do octopus have 8 legs? Thumbs up or thumbs down. So they're gonna circle 1. And then do they have 1 heart? Same thing, thumbs up, thumbs down. And then where do they live? And then I have like a picture of land and then the ocean, and they would just circle which one applies to the octopus. Now these were created for SeaQuest. That's why you're going to see a porcupine here. I don't think they have porcupines at zoos. I can't remember. But again, it's very similar. It has pretty much the same thing, just a different layout. So they'll have somewhere where they can trace. This one, I did not do the tracing for the S, but we have spiders here. They have the questions that they would circle, and then they would just color in this spider and then draw or place a picture there. So there are a couple things that I changed up on them, but that's basically how I did the preschool aged workbook pages. So that should be out very soon. I think that's it, you guys, for this video. That's what I have to share with you guys as different little supplemental workbooks or worksheets that aren't really in a specific subject. They're just kind of extras for fun. So that's it, you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit the thumbs up if you did. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, so you could be a part of our family here on YouTube. I would love to have you. Leave me a comment down below and let me know which one is your favorite. I'm super curious to know. But that's it, you guys. Be safe, be blessed, and I will see you again very soon. Bye, guys.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars,